My precious child, stop for just a moment. Before you scroll away, know this. I brought you here, yes, here, to speak something sacred into your spirit. This isn't just a message, it's a divine appointment. You've cried out for answers, searched for peace, and wondered if I still see you. I do. And right now, I'm about to reveal something that will shift everything. Your heart, your home, your future. But you must stay. Stay and listen to every word, because in this very moment, heaven is moving on your behalf. Don't miss what I've prepared for you. Your breakthrough begins right here. In every memory you hold, through seasons of triumph and moments of trial, I, your loving Father, have been right there with you. Recall how I stood guard over your heart when fear threatened to overwhelm you, and how I protected your spirit when disappointment felt like a heavy burden on your soul. I shielded you beneath the shelter of my wings. I breathed hope into you when you were weary, and I reminded you of the promises I've spoken since time began. When you reflect on your past, let my presence shed fresh light and understanding on every step you have taken. During your darkest struggles, those times you felt alone or adrift, recognize that I was carrying you through every tempest. I have never abandoned you, nor have I turned my gaze away. I never will. And on the mountaintops of your celebrations, I stood beside you, rejoicing. My delight in your victories is beyond human comprehension, because I formed you with intention and take great pleasure in every accomplishment you achieve. As you look ahead, allow my words to spark faith within you. You do not walk alone. You journey hand in hand with the one who created the heavens. I guided my people across seas that seemed uncrossable. I raised humble shepherds to lead as mighty kings. Trust that the same power guiding them is at work in you now. Your future stretches far beyond the horizon of earthly limitations, extending into the eternal dawn. Do not let fear silence the dreams I've placed in your heart. Move forward boldly, for I am the guide who knows every twist in the road and the shield that protects you in every phase of life. When uncertainty gathers, look to me as your beacon. Let my word be your map, my spirit your closest companion, and my peace your unwavering anchor. My dear one, I see every hidden chamber of your heart, your desires, worries, and unspoken aspirations. I look past every painful circumstance and every looming storm. Even when you feel isolated, misunderstood, or weighed down by regrets or poor choices, I am still here, lighting the way for you. No trial is concealed from me. I understand the sorrow that makes you feel crushed, but my love for you has never diminished. It glows more brilliantly than any darkness seeking to overcome you, so you cannot remain immobilized by doubt. I made you for a destiny far greater than you realize. You have a unique calling to stand up, move forward boldly, and step into the future I designed for you. Hear me clearly. I am not surprised by the battles you've endured. The enemy has indeed tried to sift you like wheat, hoping your faith would slip away like grains of sand. But I stood up for you, instilling an unbreakable determination deep inside, a sacred resilience nothing can take from you. Just as I was with David in the face of Goliath, I am by your side now. Even if you consider your faith small, it will be your shield, and your courage will be your sword. You will rise, and in every challenge I will refine you so that your character shines with greater brilliance. Welcome the transformations I bring. Do not resist them. They are streams of living water, reshaping your heart. Never measure yourself by anyone else. I formed you in your mother's womb with a distinct design. You carry strengths and insights that no one else possesses. You are stronger than you think, bolder than you fear, and wiser than you know. Trust me, and I will show you how I place priceless tools in your hands: faith, perseverance, wisdom, and compassion, to demolish even the toughest barriers. With my word burning within you, you can break through every obstacle, every doubt, every seed of discouragement. Sometimes the path may seem strewn with regrets or accusations, but I am empowering you to step over them and continue your journey. Today, I invite you to receive a fresh gift. You're standing on new ground, a place of supernatural blessing that surpasses earthly comprehension. My desire is for you to flourish. Yet to do so, you must not let emotions alone guide your choices. Like a mighty tree rooted through storms, I want you to plant yourself in my truth, not in fleeting feelings. When others try to manipulate you through blame or guilt, remember that your true identity is found in me. Since before you took your first breath, I have been crafting extraordinary plans for you. The enemy has pulled every possible trick to rob you of joy, of your will to live, and of the hope you carry for those you love. But he will not succeed. No scheme of darkness can diminish the light of the promises I have for you. Therefore, I urge you once more, choose to remain joyful in me each day. Rely on my unfailing faithfulness. Even when you face a world full of hurt and betrayal, I have filled you with my Holy Spirit so that you can continue trusting, shining, and uplifting others, because that is who you are in me. Some will value you, while others may break your heart. Do not be alarmed when those who once seemed grateful turn away. This world can be merciless and unappreciative. Many act out of desperation, ready to deceive those who offer kindness, thinking only of survival in their despair, unaware that true hope comes from me. But remember, you reflect my heart. I have poured out blessings on countless people who betrayed, abandoned, or forgot me. Even so, my love is so profound that I cause the sun to rise on both the righteous and the unrighteous. I don't withhold my goodness, for love is who I am. Take this to heart. Your protection, provision, and salvation originate only from me. Just as I was with Moses at the Red Sea, providing a way where no way seemed possible, I am with you right now. We walk together. You are never on your own. Always keep in mind how cherished you are. When you feel overlooked, remember that I know you intimately by name. When anxiety begins to overwhelm you, recall how I guided my children through deserts and barren wilderness before. Believe that I will carry you too. If you are exhausted, rest in my presence. If your mind feels overcrowded, allow me to shoulder your burdens. When giving up seems easiest, rely on my promise never to leave or forsake you. Be courageous, my child. Gather your broken dreams and surrender them to me. I will rebuild them into something more magnificent than you've ever imagined. Embrace the peace that surpasses human logic. The same peace I breathed into my disciples' hearts during their most hopeless moments. Let it remind you that no failure is final, no sorrow endures forever, and no enemy can remove you from my love. My beloved child, I notice the heaviness in your soul, the wounds that deepen with each passing day, the voices of fear whispering you have no value, and the isolation that leaves you feeling cast aside. I've seen how you've been hurt, undervalued, and humiliated, as though your path has no clear direction. I know how hard you've tried, only to experience rejection when all you wanted was acceptance. Listen carefully. I, your Heavenly Father, speak straight to your soul right now. Allow my voice to be a gentle light, cutting through the shadows surrounding you. From before your birth, I have watched over you. Every tear that falls is noticed by me, and every desperate prayer resonates within my heart. You may ask where I've been in your struggles, but I have never turned my gaze away. Each day, I reach out to you in tender ways. The comforting warmth of morning sunbeams, the soft touch of a gentle breeze, the refreshing scent of new grass, and the laughter of children whose innocent delight reflects my love. These aren't random occurrences. They are living signs of my nearness. Even when you're burdened too heavily to notice them, I remain by your side, never judging you, never exhausted by you, never giving up on your tomorrow. I am the one who has already decided to bless you, and nothing can stand in my way. My love for you is immeasurable. I sacrificed all I had, even my own life on the cross, to remove every barrier between us. Realize that no wrongdoing is beyond my mercy, no wound too deep for my healing, no life path too messy for my compassion. My sacrifice was not wasted. I faced betrayal, cruelty, and bitterness at my darkest hour, so you could know I fully grasp your suffering. Now, beloved child, I come to dismantle the chains of sorrow binding you. I want to lift away the memories that weigh down your spirit, those feelings of guilt or abandonment that cause you to doubt who you are. I hear those silent questions. Am I truly valued? Will I always be misunderstood? Why continue? I see you give your best, only to meet cruelty in return, and I know how draining that is. But rest assured, I don't stand by idly. I have experienced that same path of pain and rejection. I know the sting of asking for something as simple as a cup of water and being ridiculed instead. Yet in my darkest moment, I rose again, triumphant over despair forever. That resurrection power is yours as well, for I am the all-powerful God capable of turning your sorrow into a testimony of hope. Each tear you've shed is heard in heaven's throne room. Let them flow, but let them bring with them the joy of my presence and my profound care for you. Let them wash away the doubts gripping your heart. I am answering even the prayers you cannot fully express. Right now, in this very breath, I invite you to sense my presence. Open Scripture and let my promises revive you. Listen for my voice as you read of those who encountered brokenness, struggles, and fear, yet still found victory in me. Moses by the Red Sea, David against Goliath, Hannah in tears, Paul in chains. Through each story, I speak to you. No matter how bleak the situation, there is always a hopeful door when I'm involved. Child, do not forget that I am never frightened by your raw emotions. If you need to pour out your frustration, do it. If you can only manage a strained whisper, that is enough. I, the Lord of Heaven, draw near to the brokenhearted. I can mend what others have shattered, illuminate confusion, and guide you to a new sense of purpose. Even if you've stumbled, even if life's storms have blurred your vision, I remain unchanging. Nothing you do can drive me away. My grace extends beyond any failing, my compassion deeper than your regrets. Remember this vital truth: you are not alone. Though it may feel like the entire world has forsaken you, I stand right beside you. Even when you can't see the road ahead, I continue weaving my plans into reality. You are my cherished creation, and I refuse to let despair claim you. Through every trial, I am refining you, preparing you for a destiny grander than you can conceive. Cling to me. Keep moving, no matter how hesitant each step might feel. In every tempest, I am the anchor that secures you. With every tear, I am the gentle hand that wipes it away. In each doubt, I whisper truth, reminding you how deeply you are loved. You may wonder how my love can be so unwavering. It is because I am love itself, the endless source of mercy and empathy. I will not give up on you. Yes, go ahead and cry. Let your tears be proof that hope still flickers inside you. May they be tears of joy as well, for my promise is sure. I have heard you and come to guide you from your wilderness. Right now, as you take in these words, let them sink deeply within your heart. Whatever storms, mistakes, or adversities you face, you are never forsaken. I, the Lord your God, love you with a love that endures forever. Keep this close. I rose in splendor to demonstrate that new life, beginnings, and hope are always possible. Allow this truth to stir your spirit. Embrace it each morning when you wake and each evening before you sleep. I am here, my love will not fail. You are never alone. I love you. I say it again. You are not alone. You are loved, and that love is why you can still hope, believe, and keep moving forward. My beloved child, look upon the horizon of your life. Can you see it? It brims with fresh opportunities, renewed relationships, and unwavering hope. I am touching every domain of your existence, your health, family, career, finances, and innermost desires. I, the King over all creation, have proclaimed that abundance will grace your table, like a plentiful feast in a place that once seemed desolate. Dear me, the burdens you've been dragging, debts, worries, no longer have authority to hold you captive. Just as I freed the Israelites from their chains in Egypt, I am releasing you from every hindrance. Sense my spirit invigorating your creativity. I am stirring in you a strong desire to act wisely and to manage the resources I've entrusted to you with both courage and faith. Your days of scarcity are drawing to a close, and a season of supernatural provision begins to unfold before you. Take hold of these words. Read them as often as you need to, until they resonate in the core of your being. Do not permit cynicism or negativity to disrupt the path I have for you. I know how you have been through wreckage, moments when everything seemed lost, when people turned away in disappointment, leaving you feeling unworthy and ashamed. But in that heartbreak, you made a vital choice. You ran back into my open arms. You chose me as your truest companion, your constant Lord, your God, and the only shepherd capable of restoring joy and prosperity where all else failed. Grasp this reality. Profound change is at hand, a shift so significant that you will overflow with gratitude. Dismiss your worries and instead stand firm in faith. Let my power restore every broken aspect of your life, including your finances. You will settle your debts, not with panic or despair, but with the knowledge that you are a child of a king. Not just any king, but the king above all kings, the one who molded the heavens and the earth, the one who spoke galaxies into being, has certainly not forgotten you. Because your heart is humble and repentant, I have placed a reservoir of my strength within you. Like a seed planted deep in the soil, suffering has shaped your character, nurturing its growth day by day. You do not need to parade your blessings to prove your worth. There will always be those who crave titles, prestige, and applause, sacrificing their integrity to obtain them. But always remember this: I gave my life for them too. Many reject me out of pride, unable to comprehend that the mighty king who rules the cosmos could also be so tender, so loving, so eager to draw them close. They spurn my sacrifice, for it confronts their pride. They cannot imagine a love so radiant and infinite. You, however, are different. You recognize me as the highest authority in your life. You responded to my voice, even when it meant traversing valleys of doubt. Now, in your humility, you stand ready to receive blessings without limit. Recall that when my favor is upon you, no human authority and no force, whether in heaven or beneath, can hinder what I've ordained for you. I am the Alpha and Omega. If I choose to open a door for you, no one can lock it. Seek me earnestly, every morning and evening, and in the quiet intervals in between. Open your heart to my voice. Let the scriptures, which I have breathed into life, speak directly to your soul. Remember how I provided manna daily for the Israelites, how I granted Joseph the wisdom to navigate a famine, how I lifted David from a shepherd's pasture to a royal throne. I can bring equally astonishing transformations into your story. These aren't dusty histories. They are living testimonies to my love and power for anyone who believes. My child, turn your gaze toward my unwavering devotion to you. Trust that I am still scripting your story, crafting beauty from ashes, turning your mourning into dancing. The abundance I declare isn't solely material, though I promise to meet your earthly needs. It's also a spiritual abundance, a heart renewed by hope, a mind freed from fear, and a faith resilient in life's fiercest storms. Others will witness a change in you that defies logical explanation. They'll ask, "How is this possible?" And you'll answer, "By my Father's grace in heaven, it's the miracle of His love." Believe me, I long for you to know the fullness of joy. Don't be afraid to embrace the gifts I place before you. They are no snare, they are testimonies of my goodness. Sing with gratitude and do not doubt for an instant that these words hold truth. Reread them as often as needed until every line is etched into your soul. Each time you revisit them, my voice will resonate more strongly, silencing the lies that once told you you were unworthy or irreparable. Through my sacrifice, you are no longer an outsider. You are my beloved child. Carry yourself with confidence, for your Father is the King of the universe. Speak with the authority of royalty. Work with the boldness I've poured into your spirit. Pray with the conviction that I hear and respond. Return to me tomorrow, and the next day, and the next, continuously seeking my presence. Let my glory fill the empty corners of your heart. You are no longer alone. You never will be again. Even now, I stand at your side whispering, "Be free, be healed, walk in victory." Yes, my child, open yourself completely. Embrace my words of love one more time, allowing them to reshape you from within. Here is my promise. When I speak, my words always fulfill their purpose. Your blessing is approaching, and nothing can stop what I have already declared. Be brave, keep your sight fixed on me, and don't forget, you are precious, you are chosen, and you are dearly loved by the one who holds all eternity. My dear child, with every new dawn, I wait for you, arms wide, longing to envelop you in my endless love. I desire that you feel my warmth and comfort in each ray of sunlight that grazes your skin. Yes, wonderful days are coming, days drenched in blessings beyond your current imagination. Prepare your spirit for an astonishing outpouring, one that will eclipse every dream you've nurtured deep within your heart. Even now, I gently urge you, let no complaint take root in your words or thoughts. Resist the habit of reciting fears and anxieties. Instead, fill your mind with melodies of hope. Always remember, I, the Lord who kindled the stars, am not short on miracles. My power does not fade with the passing years. Let each breath you inhale be an act of trust in my promises. Allow the splendor of my word to permeate your entire heart, leaving no space for defeat to settle. I see how you've trudged through valleys of sorrow, those nights that stretched on in tension, the days when it felt like every prayer vanished into emptiness. Yet I have heard your whispered cries. Not a single tear fell unnoticed by me. Now, the morning light you have so desperately awaited draws close. The anguish of yesterday will transform into the stepping stones of tomorrow's delight. Your deliverance is coming, my child. Your liberation is etched into my design for you. Hold fast to this truth. When I move with intent and flawless timing. Never doubt that I have observed your pain. I have stood vigil over your heart, feeling each tremor of sorrow. And in my mercy, I will grant you far more than you dared to request. I see those silent yearnings you keep locked away, even from your own thoughts. A day will come when I reveal blessings that your imagination could never encompass. Yes, the blessings you'll eventually grasp were birthed from tears and nourished by difficulties. Despair became a nursery for determination, and isolation was the soil where new courage took root. Always remember your journey. Do not fall prey to arrogance, presuming you overcame solely by your intellect or might. Keep in mind the nights when tears were your constant companion and you clung to me as your only source of hope. Those humble roots will blossom into your future joy. Let your gratitude be boundless, so your soul remains in steadfast prayer, always leaning on me. Stay alert, my child. You have a genuine adversary prowling like a lion, itching for any chance to swallow your conviction. He is cunning, testing how much you truly trust me, trying to sway you with intimidation or empty pursuits. But you recognize my voice. You are my beloved lamb, and I am your faithful shepherd, guiding you to lush pastures and peaceful waters. Deep in your heart, you know I won't allow anyone or anything to rob you of the blessing I've prepared. So take heart. Entrust yourself to me, daring to believe that I am everything I claim to be. My promises hold firm. I never forget my children or their pleas, even those uttered in the hushed hours of darkness. Each tear has meaning in my plan. Every sacrifice and moment of steadfastness is priceless to me, for I am the God who rewards faith. At precisely the right time, my favor will pour forth, showing you your struggles weren't without purpose. Time passes swiftly, turning days into months and months into years. Before you realize it, a new season arrives. That is why I ask you to hold on to these words. Etch them into your heart. Keep them near when life's demands try to muffle my voice, for I promise that not one second of your life is lived beyond my loving watch. You are wrapped in my grace, inseparable from my compassion. Take this to heart and be joyful today. Let your spirit dance in the brilliance of my promises. The obstacles before you will yield to my authority. The heartache you've endured will give rise to a joy that cannot be toppled. You will stand tall, a living testament to my kindness and faithfulness, declaring to the world that I, the Lord, can indeed surpass every hope or thought. My beloved child, I see you worn thin, wondering if your cries for help have gone unheard. I assure you, I have not missed a single plea from your lips. Your entire family rests in my powerful hands, especially the children I entrusted to you. Though they sometimes test your patience or bring you to tears, remember that I place them with you. They are infinitely precious to me, and I continue to guard them with unshakable love. I understand the heaviness on your heart, the hours you lie awake, worrying for their well-being and future. But I call you to patience, my child. My timing is flawless and cannot be hurried. I have read every wish carved into your heart, each by name and by need. You wonder when you'll see these promises come alive. I invite you to lean into my peace, trusting that I will never forsake you or those you cherish. Already, I'm at work in your children's lives. Even if it appears subtle, trust that my spirit quietly guides them back to the path I intended. Eventually, you'll witness them making wiser decisions that mirror the truths you've planted in them. It might start small, a kind word, a respectful act, or a renewed sense of accountability, but each sign of growth confirms that I am stirring their hearts. Think of the prodigal son's return. Just as the father ran out to embrace the lost child, so am I ready to gather your children in my arms whenever they turn toward me. Should they roam, I will seek them like a shepherd pursuing a solitary stray. My heart is full of kindness, and I want them to walk in truth, wisdom, and genuine love. I also need you to play your part. Forgive them as I have forgiven you. Speak with a gentleness that echoes my own voice in your life. Above all, never withhold your love and affection, because I never withhold mine from you. Even when you slip, I remain arms open. Show your children that same grace, and it will work wonders in both their hearts and your own. Realize the stamina I've placed within you. You may feel drained or stretched past your limits, but hold on to me, and I'll refresh your patience and guide you in wisdom daily. I know the frustration that creeps in when they make choices you find harmful or hurtful. Remember, their future is ultimately in my control. I orchestrate events behind the scenes to yield goodness, harmony, prosperity, and spiritual flourishing for everyone under your roof. Yes, I intend to fill your home with unity and peace. You may recall times of strife, loud disagreements, and anger echoing through your household. But take heart. The more you pray and commit your family to me, the more I will soothe the turbulent waters. I will send a peace beyond all understanding to your home. Envision waking up to a calmer environment, your children speaking kindly to one another, and a lighter atmosphere in every room. This isn't merely a fantasy, it's a glimpse of what I can do. So my child, cast off worry. Don't despair at present difficulties. Keep placing your household before me, for I hold every breath and every future. If tension flares, lay it in my arms. If fear seeps in, call upon me. When fatigue sets in, remember my promise. Those who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength, soaring like eagles and running without exhaustion. I will soon reveal my answers, surpassing even your most optimistic hopes. You'll watch your children mature in discernment and responsibility. Your home will shift from an air of unease to one of blossoming peace. Tears will be replaced by joy, and unity will conquer discord. In places where hopelessness prevailed, you'll marvel at my transformative power. Until that day arrives, hold my words in your heart. Let them be a constant reminder of my steadfastness and affection. You are never walking this road alone, and neither are your children. I accompany you every step of the way. Throw open your arms and get ready to receive my promised blessings. For I, the Lord your God, have spoken. And when I speak, my words do not return void. Rejoice in this. Your family lies safely in my care, and I will finish the good work I've begun. My treasured child, your persistence in prayer moves me profoundly. Because my love for you is boundless, I will reinvigorate your strength where sorrow once held sway. The crushing load you've carried will lift, and your heart will rediscover wholeness in the glow of my love. Take a moment now, regardless of your setting, to breathe in my peace. Pause, even if you're in the midst of duties or surrounded by a crowd. Let my spirit settle the turbulence of your thoughts. The frightening news and heavy realities that have drained you might persuade you that you're depleted. Still, I insist you are not overcome, my child. Believe in me again. I have never deserted you. In my presence, nothing is truly lost, and I will reveal how every trial can be used to refine you and bring praise to my name. Recognize this. I have already secured what lies before you. Your destiny is anchored under my anointing. No adversary, discouragement, or uncertainty can derail the blessing I have prepared. I am capable of transforming each weapon raised against you into an instrument for your benefit, turning seasons of scarcity into abundance, sickness into vigor, and despair into a radiant hope. Keep your eyes open, and you'll behold once impossible dreams now within your grasp. I hold your loved ones, your home, and your entire life in my hands. My deepest wish is to see you walk in the wonders I've spoken over you. Let it echo in your heart. I am the God who never deceives, unbound by human weakness or fluctuating circumstances. My purpose for you remains unchanged, just as it was when I knit you together in the womb. I came into this world to bring you life in abundance, revealing the right road and leading you to eternal truth. When I say I am the way, the truth, and the life, I mean that I truly am your every solution, your escape from calamity, and your closest companion in every valley. Therefore, cling to my promises without wavering. Reject the false narratives that swirl around you, sowing doubts and confusion. Celebrate each leap of faith that brings you nearer to me, for in doing so, you stifle the doubts that seek to rob your peace. Indeed, some will cast bitter words your way or challenge you with baseless accusation. They'll attempt to flood you with fear or guilt, hoping to separate you from my truth, my love, and my comfort. But you, my precious one, know my voice. It's the gentle call leading you to safety and rest. You have already endured times of loneliness and keenly felt the need for affection. You have felt passed over and misunderstood by those who should have backed you. But let me remind you, you have never been truly alone. As your Father in heaven, I wrap you in an embrace that doesn't weaken. My compassion surpasses every love you have encountered. When the aches of life strike, I console you with a divine power, breathing courage into your soul. Pause and remember how thoroughly I care for you. My gaze has never shifted from you. Every tear, every sleepless hour I have witnessed, not one aspect of your struggles is invisible to me. Believe that I can change the blackest night into a glorious dawn. Although the world may deny it, my word stands firm. I am not like people who easily break their word. I will see you through ordeals that look unconquerable. Keep in mind, I find so much joy in seeing you place your trust in me. When you cease to be swayed by threats and disruptions, your faith blossoms. Hand your worries over to me, secure in the knowledge that my plans for you are kind. Watch me transform the enemy's every ploy into another chapter in your testimony. The enemy seeks to isolate you, fueling you with anger and bitterness, anything to poison your spirit. But you are mine, and my love purifies you from within. You will stand tall, enveloped by a peace that surpasses human comprehension. Yes, the path may be challenging, but do not forget, I have conquered the world. You will see how every burden laid at my feet becomes an avenue for me to show my glory in your life. Trust that no disappointment is squandered if entrusted to me. I can rewrite sorrow into a narrative of hope, turning lament into dancing, ashes into splendor, and fear into unwavering faith. Let your heart receive my gentle encouragement. I will never let you go. Even if you feel you failed, my grace remains to revive you. My plan for you includes a future overflowing with blessings, serenity, and beyond imaginable joy. By keeping your eyes on me, you'll come to realize that I'm consistently faithful to keep my promises. My beloved child, I have heard your voice echo through the heavens, trembling with desperation. You called out my name, and it drifted up to my throne like a faint whisper carried by the wind. I am here, ready to hold you close with my comfort, bringing the answer you have so fervently sought. Never doubt that I see your tears and feel the pulse of your anxious heart. I celebrate your unshakable faith, the anchor that steadies your soul in both calm and tempest. Like sacred incense, your prayers rise before me, filling the atmosphere with a tender fragrance. Nothing pleases me more than your earnest gaze upon me, believing fully in my might and love to meet your every need. I know the pleas hidden in your heart before you voice them. Yes, I already understand your innermost longings, but there is beauty in hearing you speak them. Each whispered prayer testifies to the depth of your trust in my grace and power. Child, I want to confirm what you've sensed. I will fulfill the answer you've been waiting for. You and your family won't keep facing the same hardship. I am pouring fresh wisdom into you, unveiling special insight to recognize the enemy's tactics well in advance. Just like a watchman on the city wall, you will spot even the faintest sign of danger and know precisely how to pray and respond. Embrace this promise with renewed trust and stride into the world with conviction, for I have already prepared a blessing uniquely molded for you. In the days ahead, I will stir your thoughts with names, friends, or distant acquaintances you haven't contacted for some time. Don't hesitate to reach out. Through these connections, I have stored blessings, not just for you, but for them as well. Sometimes, you might become the solution to another person's silent prayer, and in turn, they become a channel of grace for you. This is how my kingdom operates, hearts bound together in love, sharing blessings and stories of grace and hope. Never forget, I delight in those who seek me with a true heart. My blessings aren't for the elite or the mighty, but for the humble and open-hearted. A huge doorway lies open for you, so big that even your largest dreams might seem small by comparison. Yet be watchful when the blessings flow. Do not allow pride a foothold. Stay rooted in humility, for it's the posture that draws my favor. Remain immersed in my word, child. Each morning, open the scriptures to discover new depths of comfort and truth. My words become a firm bedrock beneath your feet and a guiding beacon for your journey. Ponder them day and night and watch your faith grow ever stronger. Never grow weary of seeking my voice. Draw closer, be still, and perceive the gentle tug of my spirit. Those nudges you sense can change your day's course or even your life's trajectory. The prayers you whisper in tears, kneeling in vulnerability, hold immense power. You might feel weak in those moments, yet in truth you are drawing nearer to heaven itself. When you bow low, your face near the floor, my hand rests upon you, pouring out a love that dissolves every fear and doubt. This surrender opens your heart to the miracles I long to show you. Do not underestimate the power of steady faithfulness. One whispered appeal, one choice to trust, can alter the unfolding battles beyond what you see. For this reason, I hold each genuine prayer of yours so dearly. Every tremble in your heart replaced by confidence in me matters. Be consoled by the fact that I see the entirety of your story, both hidden valleys and glorious summits. My plan is to guide you through every ebb and flow, ensuring you're never without what you truly need. Cling to my promises, dear child, and let them be your backbone. Don't let harsh words, the world's false narratives, or voices of pessimism pull you from my light. With me, your life will thrive. With me, your family will flourish in grace. With me, hope has no limit. For I am the God who renders the impossible possible. Stand boldly in my presence, certain that every hindrance becomes an occasion to show you my loving care. And as you keep bending your knees in devotion, remember that you are never solitary. I, the Lord your God, stand by you as your reliable help in every trial, your faithful companion, and the one who dries your tears. Rest in my faithfulness, breathe in my love, and watch as I unveil my wondrous plans for you. My cherished child, take these words deep into your heart. I am always present, toiling for your good, orchestrating miracles and opening doors far beyond your current awareness. Even in this moment, my hand is sculpting surprises you cannot yet see. You have prayed for breakthroughs, and I, the creator of all, am thrilled to grant them. Don't confine your faith or your dreams. Nothing is too big for me, and no wish is too grand for me to fulfill. Aligned with my perfect will and timing, I realize there have been times when you felt the weight of your trials as though a mountain blocked your path. Yet I call you to stand assured, remembering that you are never alone. When you come closer to me, I fill you with courage and the strength of a warrior. The very spirit who conquered death resides within you, enabling you to weather the fiercest storms. So take heart. Banish every trace of fear from your mind. Fear was never your inheritance. I have invited you to a life of faith, grounded in my unwavering love. Understand, my love for you is powerful enough to extinguish every discouraging whisper the enemy tries to implant in your thoughts. I have watched over you from the moment you were formed in the womb. I have seen you in secret battles, and I have strengthened you with my own hand. You mean everything to me, and I've anointed you to wield my word like a sword, piercing through all deceit. When you feel pressed on all sides, speak my truth loudly. Proclaim me your shield, your fortress, your hiding place. No sickness can drive you from my promise. No financial hardship can exhaust my bounty, and no foe can dislodge you from the destiny I've decreed. I, the Lord and God, delight in helping you. Each dawn brings renewed grace, sustaining you moment by moment. I am revealing the map of your future, carefully designed just for you. Gaze around with faith-filled eyes, and you will see how securely your destiny is held in my powerful hands. Be on guard when grim news threatens to overwhelm you. In those moments, recall my promises. Shout them if necessary. You are never alone. You never have been. I am your Heavenly Father, your steadfast ally, and my love stands unbreakable. Be mindful of the company you keep. Let your ears be open to voices that speak life, not defeat. There will always be some who fixate on the impossible, but I am the God who defies impossibilities. I transform seas into pathways, deserts into lush gardens, and barren souls into testimonies of joy. Live gratefully. Thank me before the answer arrives. Proceed faithfully down the road I set for you. Continue dreaming even when doubts tap at your mind. Keep believing even when logic tries to argue against it. Notice how, with that consistent faith, miracles will blossom like flowers in a wasteland. I invite you to nurture humility within. Pride is an insidious foe, eager to wedge itself between you and the fullness of my blessing. Humility, however, invites waves of mercy to wash over you daily. Lean on me if you feel faint. Let me enfold you when your heart weighs heavy. In my arms, you will find solace and renewal. In my presence, you will know a joy beyond human comprehension and the strength to face everything that comes. Yes, you will climb to new heights, stepping foot in places you never dared dream of. Your spirit will soar above what once confined you. Wherever you go, I am with you, my footsteps consuming every fiery arrow meant to harm you. Flames of adversity will not devour you, for your faith in me quenches them before they ever reach you. If the enemy challenges you, keep in mind who stands beside you. I am the Lord of hosts, the King with authority over every realm in heaven and on earth. My resources are limitless, and my victory is guaranteed. All you must do is stand strong, hold my hand, and remember that I direct your every step. There is no plan the enemy can devise that lies beyond my power to dismantle. Rest easy, child. I know exactly what I'm doing in your life. There's no need to fear uncharted territory. I am the one who arranges the stars and will guide you from uncertainty to abundance. Let your heart find stillness. Don't let anxiety drown out my word. When you draw near to me in prayer, you will feel my gentle hand lifting the weights your soul was never meant to bear. Yes, I carry you in my everlasting arms, stepping over the charred remains of battles you once thought unthinkable to win. These tribulations won't define or destroy you. You will discover restoration and purpose as you dwell in my presence. Place your confidence in my wisdom, my schedule, and my ways, which surpass your own. No wound escapes my notice, and no detail is beneath my concern. When you're weak, I am your might. When you're puzzled, I offer clarity. When the world roars with threats, I am your peace. Stand confident, beloved one, for not a single word I have uttered will fail. Continue onward, knowing that I am with you, I am on your side, and my blueprint for you holds firm. Move ahead with faith, certain that the fire can't consume you, nor can the raging waters drown you, because I, the Lord your God, lead you. Rejoice, for you are never abandoned. I hold you fast, and no enemy can wrench you from my grasp. Your future glimmers, and your victory is assured. Trust me, and witness how I transform impossibilities into reality. My beloved child, take heart and understand this. When the waves of life threaten to pull you under, and the storm clouds loom overhead, you are never alone. I am with you, right in the midst of the raging seas, guiding you as we cross over the vast, churning sea of your difficulties. Though the gales may shriek and the waves may climb, they cannot overpower you, while I am your refuge. Cling to me with a faith as pure as a child's, remembering how fiercely I love you and shield you with an unending devotion. Dismiss any fears that seek to settle in your thoughts. Instead, focus on the blessings lying beyond the tempest. Envision the radiant shore of promise, the place where new hopes, fresh gladness, and ample provision await. Even the darkest clouds blocking your freedom cannot stand against my command. Never forget, I am the creator of earth and sky, and all of nature bows to my voice. I am breathing a life-giving wind over you. The thunder recedes, and you will see sunlight spilling into your room. Look upon the brilliance ahead, and let joy flood your heart. Now is your season to smile again, to feel life and hope surge within you. Get ready, because I will repair relationships in your family, drawing home those who wandered, softening once closed hearts, and granting fresh vision to those burdened by confusion. Even those who strayed from the truth can find themselves gently pulled back toward love if they choose to release distorted thinking. I, the Lord, will act miraculously in their lives, showing them a better way. From now on, if they open themselves to my spirit, I can mold their hearts into vessels of wisdom, humility, and compassion. I recognize the weight bearing down on your spirit. I see every grief, every wound. Yet, dear one, realize these burdens are temporary. Far sooner than you expect, you will witness an astonishing shift in your reality. Make space in your life for joy to come knocking, and not just in a small measure. Expect a joy that floods your home and spills over to all those around you. The doors that once seemed securely locked are about to swing wide open. Step forward in faith, recalling that you believed in my power even when night was darkest. Every tear, every prayer, every faithful moment has led you here. None of it was wasted. Know also that I will restore what you've lost. Nothing is beyond my ability to repair or return. The dry desert you wandered will flourish into a time of bountiful blessing. As you move in faith, you'll see an ever-increasing measure of goodness, richer and more profound than anything you dared to hope for. Soon, you'll look over your shoulder at the journey behind you and declare, "Truly, the Lord was with me every step of the way." Stand unwavering on my promises, brimming with hope. If the details aren't yet visible, trust that I am perfectly arranging them for your benefit. In due time, hidden things will be unveiled, barriers will collapse, and the path ahead will be revealed. Rely on the truth that my plans exceed your grandest imagination, and my power to bring them about is without limit. So raise your head high, my child. Inhale the fresh air of a new chapter. The tide is shifting, and daybreak glitters with my favor. Maintain a humble heart, an eager spirit, and a mind grounded in my word. As we continue together, prepare to witness wonders beyond what you once believed possible. Even now, I carry you through stormy waters into the fullness of the joy I have promised. Nothing can derail the destiny I laid out for you. The sea of your problems will become the path to your victory. Just take my hand and watch my glory unfold. My child, I have seen every blow your heart has endured and each scar left behind by shattered hopes. But do not remain fixated on old betrayals, losses, or sorrows. If you erred, you've laid it before me, and I've forgiven you. If someone wounded or deceived you, release your grip on anger and resentment. Such emotional burdens only hold you back from glimpsing the blessings I have set in front of you. It is time to open your heart to the new road I am unveiling, a path alive with promise, healing, and vibrant hope. Lift your eyes to the horizon, my dear one. See the mountain ahead? Though it may look forbidding, do not be afraid. I will ensure each step is secure as you climb. Beyond that peak, you'll discover valleys overflowing with possibilities, fields ripe for harvest, and sparkling streams of provision. Resist the urge to dwell on the lurking shadows. Instead, focus on the guiding light before you. All your losses and moments of betrayal have imparted hard-earned wisdom. You now have clearer insight into who is trustworthy and how to guard your heart with grace. Most importantly, I want you to embrace how priceless you are in my eyes. You are my cherished handiwork, shaped by love and intended for meaningful purpose. Honor the life I've given you by listening to my word, tending to your spirit, and caring for the body I entrusted to you. Rise each morning with the confidence that your life is significant. You are meant to shine, to love deeply, and to share grace in a world longing for hope. You stand at the brink of triumph, no matter the lies your past may try to whisper. You hold a gift within you to elevate those who are weighed down. Pay close attention, for as you take in these words, I am infusing your heart with an otherworldly joy, one that wipes away lingering traces of sadness and despair. This joy is resilient, born from my grace, mercy, and endless love. Like a sunrise flooding a dark room with warmth, it chases out every vestige of gloom. Let that light within you radiate, warming both your spirit and those around you. Ready your heart for the coming miracles. Your world is on the brink of shifting in astonishing ways, and my guiding hand will be evident in each stride you make. People will notice a glow about you, a reflection of my presence inside. Yet I ask you to remain humble and guard your heart. When you see my blessings in your finances, your family, or your well-being, let gratitude, not pride, be your response. Celebrate my strength, but remember that every triumph is a testament to my grace. Never forget that I delight in lifting those who are overlooked, the fatigued and forsaken, the very ones others have cast out. This world may scorn, judge, or condemn people it deems unworthy, but I love restoring what the world has dismissed. I extend mercy where others pour out scorn, and I plant seeds of hope where fear and doubt once grew. This is my nature. I am the King of Glory, the Redeemer who sees in each life a value beyond measure. With me, your future is safeguarded, and no darkness can wrest you from my care. Perhaps you've questioned your value after all you've been through. Hear me speak the same truth I've spoken through the ages. You are mine. I created you with deliberate care, tailor-made for my divine plans. When the enemy tries to remind you of past failures or heartbreak, hold fast to my promise. Keep your eyes on the open road. You were made to press on, to ascend higher, and to dream once again. Dreams woven with the destiny I set for you long ago. Remember that your family, hopes, and future rest firmly in my capable hands. Nothing that happened yesterday can sabotage tomorrow's promise. Take courage. What was lost can be replenished. What was torn can be rebuilt. I see beyond the moment. I recognize how each sorrow can become a launching point for deeper faith and greater empathy. Even those who once left may come back transformed, drawn by the aroma of my grace manifesting in your life. So stand tall, letting laughter return to your household. Let forgiveness color your relationships, and let kindness be the language of your days. You are not defeated, far from it. You are on the threshold of a breakthrough that will impact every realm of your life. Ignore the voices of your past that try to imprison you. Instead, move forward in confidence, sustained by my boundless love. Greet each sunrise expecting me to reveal something marvelous in you and through you. The path continues, my beloved, and I am guiding your every step. Set your spirit free. Unload your cares at my feet and open your heart to the immeasurable blessings I'm about to release. The chapters of your story have not ended. Together, we will write new pages filled with redemption, joy, and mighty wonders. Keep your sight on me and watch how I convert your hardships into stepping stones toward a triumphant future. Always remember, I cradle your life and your family in my hand. My commitment is to lead you into victory. My precious child, I know every nuance of your heart, every buried desire, regret, and question you believed no one else could perceive. Yet I am here, offering once more my limitless mercy and love. Accept them wholeheartedly, without letting fear or shame turn you away. I have already chosen to bless you. I heard your plea for a message that would resonate with your deepest need, and this is my reply. Perhaps these words are meant not only for you, but also for someone in your circle, a friend or a loved one who likewise craves to hear them. If another person's name stirs in your thoughts, do not hesitate to share this truth. Be courageous. Remember, those who encourage others on my behalf will never go unnoticed. Child, we must address the secret places of your soul you try so hard to conceal. You believe they remain unseen, but I have gently observed those fears, bruises, and temptations you've tucked away. I don't come to condemn, but to lead you to healing. That is why I yearn to draw you into my presence every morning. Rather than leaping from bed into the chaos, take a moment first to whisper a simple prayer of thanks. Acknowledge me for your life, your dear ones, and every opportunity you have to rectify what's gone awry. Each dawn is a fresh beginning, the slate cleansed by my mercy. I have persistently loved you, even in your missteps. I did not reject you for your errors, nor punish you for your lapses. Instead, I have shown compassion over and over. Yet my word is precise. Do not murder, slander, deceive, or sow discord with malicious speech. Do not cultivate prejudice, scorn, or arrogance. Each of these, whether you view them as serious or not, has a destructive power that can harm both relationships and your soul. Immorality may break a body, but slander can ruin a reputation. Deceit erodes trust, and bigotry dismantles harmony. In my sight, they are all dangerous, as every sin can leave a trail of pain behind. If these words pierce deep, if your chest tightens as though my spirit speaks directly to you, respond quickly. Seek me in prayer each day, approaching me with unshakable faith that I hear and that I answer at the perfect, though unseen moment. My presence is not distant from you. Trust that my desire is to pour blessings onto your life, a blessing that will quiet every fear. Don't think you must face this alone. I encourage you to find a safe confidant, a mentor, counselor, or close friend who can help shoulder the load of your confessions, worries, and remorse. When you reveal your secrets and release your guilt, shame, and anxiety, the chains that restricted you break away. From this moment onward, as you walk transparently with repentance, no power on earth can hinder the blessings I have scheduled for you. Your future already bears the stamp of my peace and favor. Consider this instant a tangible sign of my unwavering affection for you. You were looking for a token of hope, and I am providing it. Understand that I long for you to walk free from the shadows of your past. Take hold of my grace and offer it freely to those around you. Indeed, there are others close by who need the same assurance, those longing quietly for validation, belonging, or a second chance. Give them these words. Don't hold back. By caring enough to draw them into my truth, you assist me in transforming hearts. Walk on, keep believing, keep hoping, and keep pressing forward. Each time you lean into faith and obedience, the stirring you hear is heaven's applause for your perseverance. Regardless of your history or how often you've stumbled, you've never strayed too far from my reach. I cradle you in my hands and adore you with an enduring love. Keep going, precious child. Your story is far from over, and the road ahead gleams with promise. My beloved child, you've heard my voice today because your heart was ready, your spirit was hungry, and I longed to meet you right here. But this is not the end. It is only the beginning. There is more I want to reveal, more peace to pour out, more healing to bring, more direction to give. So come back, again and again. Let this be our meeting place, where my words renew you, restore you, and remind you that you are never alone. Subscribe not just to a channel, but to my calling over your life. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next moment I speak. Share this message with those who feel forgotten, because through you, I will awaken hope in others. And when the world grows heavy and your soul grows tired, return here. I will be waiting to speak again, right when you need me most. Yes, child, I'm not finished with your story. I'm just getting started. Amen.